am raw to the bone. Happy Monday, y'all. I'm still getting it together, but that's all right. I am here though. All right. Ain't nothing wrong with me trying to get it together on screen. Get your coffee or your tea or whatever the hell you are drinking, y'all. Come on in. Come on in. Let me start y'all with the morning vibes. It is Monday. And even though it's Monday and a lot of us are like, oh my God, it's Monday, right? But guess what?
Step one, wake up, really gonna rise with the sun.
Step two.
Get some good, some food in you.
Step three.
You grow hard about what you wanna be. Step four, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up. Today's gonna be a
good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.
wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
We wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
We wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
We wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.
Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation.
Good food, good mood.
Blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration.
And if I make a mistake, it's called.
Education.
I try to do this every day and call it replication. Hey.
Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up. Today's gonna be a come on in, y'all.
Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.
What?
Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. So life ain't easy, yo. I think there's a reason, though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high,
Other days I'm barely breathing, y'all.
You always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo.
Negative thoughts.
The poison they ride.
Come on.
Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap.
Good morning, E Hustle. Good morning, Madison. Hey, what? So I'ma fake it
till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken. I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence.
Good morning, Pat. Good morning, Cheryl. Good morning, Zen.
Foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration.
Don't expect greatness,
do my best,
but I'll take it. Hey.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Today's gonna be a good day, y'all. Because I fucking said it is. That's why. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday, y'all. Happy Monday. I'm so glad that y'all are jumping on early Monday morning. I had a great weekend. I was still unpacking some things because last week was a little bit of an emotional week for me, and so I was unpacking some things last week. But I've accepted that I'm gonna be constantly unpacking shit, and I'm okay with that, right? There was a time in my life that if I had some shit going on and I had to unpack some shit, that I would feel weighted, right? And I would feel like I didn't want to deal with it or whatever. But the light is all in my face. I hate it. But I like it. I like it because, it tells me that I'm growing and I'm okay with that. All right. So this week is a new week and here I am. All right. Zen said, Grand Rising to Cheryl Lee. Good morning to you and Pat. Yes. Hey, McCliver. Hey, One Reliable Sin. Hey, AG. Good morning. Give me 1 second because my lighting is driving me nuts. Okay. I think we're going to go with that. Oh, my God. All these lights blinding in my face. I hate it. I don't know how these people do it, but I hate it. All right. There we go. There we go. All right. So good morning, y'all. Good morning. You know what? And it doesn't help that it's dark outside. So it gives like this dreary feel in my office right now. And I guess that's what I'm struggling with. But I do have the orange lights in my ring light. And I'm going to change those to the white lights since we are moving into winter months and it's so dreary. But we're going to deal with the shit right now as it stands today. All right. We're going to just deal with it. Good morning, Brandilla. Good morning. So good morning. Happy Monday, y'all. Hey, Von Ray. Hey, Cheryl Lee, guess what? I had a beautiful weekend. What about your weekend? How beautiful was your weekend? Hey, Georgie, miss you. How beautiful was your weekend? Mine was beautiful. What did I do? Friday, when I finished work on Friday, I actually cleaned both my bathrooms because I needed to do that thoroughly clean. You know, like when you know you got to get in each shower and shit and scrub the walls and doors and shit like that. And so I dedicated some time in doing that. Um, Saturday, I had some orders to get out. So for you guys on Coffee with Friends, I appreciate you so much. You guys that have ordered. Oh, maybe I'll do it like that. Okay, that's better. You guys that have ordered body butters from me. I've sent them out on Saturday. I appreciate you utilizing that link in my bio and knowing that I am more than just Raw to the Bone, right? There's a Raw to the Bone website out there, and there is the Essentially Raw website out there for those that are interested in body butter, hair oil, hair butter, etc. All right. And so I was able to get those orders out on Saturday and then continue to do some of my housework. And then Saturday night, though. Good morning, Hearts of Fire. Oh, okay, you like this lighting. It gives a warm feeling. Okay, good. All right. Um, Thank you, AG. Saturday night, AG came from Brooklyn. And he was like, I'm on my way home from Brooklyn. Right? It was like 8 o'clock or something or whatever. And I was like, okay. He said, when I get home, I'm frying some fish. I was like, oh, shit. You ain't said shit. Right? I got up. I was already showered. Was already in my PJs. So what I did was I just threw some sweats and shit on and said, I'm just going over there because I'm in my PJs already. So if I fall asleep, he just blows up the bed or I blow it up. I can lay on it and spend the night. I went over there for some fried fish, right? Got sleepy and shit, but didn't spend the night because I knew Sunday I was coming back, right? And I knew if I spent the night, we would wake up Sunday morning, he would want to fix breakfast, then he would do church, and then he would go into fixing dinner, and I would still have been there with my dirty, crusty ass. And so I decided Saturday night to go home, sleep in my own bed. This way I can get up in the morning, shower, and we can start it all over again. Then here came Sunday. Okay. Sunday, I'm going to read y'all weekend's activity. Put it up there if you want to share. Sunday, I went back over to AG's house after getting up in the morning and doing my hashtag Fit Friends because I ain't forget. I'm getting ready to go into hashtag Fit Friends, y'all, because today is what? October 17th. Let that hang for a minute, okay? I got up and I did my bike. I did my yoga workout. Then I took a shower and went over and had dinner at AG's. Do y'all follow his page? Did y'all see what he made last night? Pot roast, macaroni and cheese, rice, collard greens with smoked turkey, potato salad. Inside the pot roast was carrots and potatoes and shit. Right? It was so good. All right. And then I left and then I went on to do the rest of my night. Mind y'all business. But I had a great weekend, y'all. I had a great weekend, but I'm so excited that today is Monday because we get to start out on our hashtag Fit Friends. But before I go into that, let me see what Georgie was up to this weekend. Georgie said mine was amazing. I got to work outside walking the quarter, handing out flyers and taking pictures with tourists. My army bestie is in town too. She slept over and we are going to hang today. I love it. Good morning, Boobalicious. Good morning. Georgie said it was a beautiful, it was beautiful out there out this weekend. My body hurts though from all that walking. I love it. I love it. There's movement, there's medicine in movement, right? And so that takes us right into hashtag fit friends. All right. Wait a minute. I know, AG, I know you're not doing that to me. Don't do me like that. Don't, wait a minute. Don't do me like that this morning. AG said, of course she came with her carrier plate and if she was returning them as if she was returning them to me. Well, you're right in both senses. I was returning the carrier plates to you so that you could refill them and send me back home with them, right? See, I'm smart like that. The fuck? But so now I will wash them out again and bring them back over the next time you cook so that I could bring food back from your house. You see, more people need to think like that. Wash the carrier plates out that you get from people's house. And when you go visit them, take them shits back to them, but then refill them up with food and bring them the fuck back home. I'm just saying. Okay. Hey, J. Joe. Madison said, AG, his food always looks delicious and tastes delicious. Okay. And tastes delicious. And he always feeds me, right? Let me tell you, the last time he threw me out of his house. When did you throw me out your house? Was it Friday? No, not Friday night. Was it Thursday? One day, I don't know if I told y'all this story because I can't keep up my mental brain. But he fried some chicken wings. He made Parmesan chicken wings, right? Right? He invited me over, and I'm thinking because earlier when we spoke on the phone, he was eating the chicken wing, talking about I'll call you back. I'm eating my chicken wings, and I see him sucking on a bone, so I thought he had his fair share of chicken. So I get to his house and I see the chicken wing, right? The Parmesan chicken wings, right? And I went and I ate them. I ate every last bit of them chickens, right? When I saw him coming in the kitchen to get some more chicken, I grabbed the whole bowl and I said, you had your chicken. Oh my God, y'all. He only had 2 pieces of chicken. He made 10 pieces. I ate all them shits. I ate all them shits. And you know what he did? He opened up his front door, y'all. He opened up his front door and he kicked me out. Now he literally said, "Get out of my house." Now he don't really cuss. When he cuss, it's very rare. So if I put a cuss word in something that I say he said, that's not probably true because he don't really cuss like that. But he opened up his front door and he said, "How dare you eat all my chicken? Get out of my house." I said, "If you throw me out of your house, I'm going to get in the hallway and I'm going to scream out loud." He said, "I don't care. Get out of my house. Don't let the door hit you." He threw me out and I screamed loud in the hallway. And it was like 11 o'clock at night. I screamed real loud. Woke up all his neighbors. Fuck that. He literally threw me out. Oh my God. I love it. But then he invited me back over to eat. So my mother was like, "Robin, when you go over there, don't take all his food. Let him give it to you." I was like, he know the fuck. Them chicken wings was good though. I'm just saying. He is very thoughtful, hard to fire. He is. Now all that other shit, he's fine and all that shit. He all right. No, just kidding. But he is very, very thoughtful. This motherfucker feeds me all the time. I go grocery shopping, and I buy meat. And I'm going to tell you, most of the time, the meat end up over at his house. It do. And he just cook it, which takes me out of practicing my own cooking. How am I going to cook for my man if I never cook? Yep, you did. AG said, I told her, let the doorknob hit her where the good Lord split her. Damn, that's really fucked up, y'all. That's really fucked up. Okay. Wait, Zen, you said straight up ghetto. Well, listen, I mean, just so you know, when you invite me over your house for that wine and shit, you know, I'm not shy. The fuck I eats and drink. I'm not one of those girls that's going to munch on lettuce talking about what. I'm going to eat and drink now. I'm a pecker. I peck. So things like chicken wings, I could eat. Now, if you put a big plate of food in front of me, it's hard on me sometimes. Right? But if you put chicken wings and shit, just saying. One reliable sense that we traveled to NCA and T University for my daughter to tour the campus. Next stop is Howard University. My daughter's senior year is getting to me a little bit. I know. Hashtag mom life. I know. I know. It's very emotional, one reliable sin, but we're here for you. Coffee with Friends is here for you. Okay. Hey, Naomi's Light. Heart to Fire said, I took my guy out this weekend, treated him to a mani and pedicure, dinner Saturday night, and breakfast at Cracker Barrel Saturday morning. I'm just going to clap for a sister. I'm going to fucking clap for a sister. All right. Hearts of Fire. She making y'all look bad. She making y'all look the fuck bad. Okay. Right? She done treated her motherfucking man out this whole weekend, not just to one thing, but she treated his ass out to a mani and a petty, dinner Saturday night, and breakfast at Cracker Barrel. You really trying to get him to eat that snatch. Aren't you hard to fire? I ain't forget. I love it. I love it. All right. Zen said at Georgie, I want to be in the quarter so bad. I miss my home. Zen, we supposed to be going in March. You need to be checking to see if you and Eric can go. All right. Zen, oh, you ain't said shit. AG, Zen said, I better bring my own containers. Did he just hear what the fuck just happened yesterday? I carried over the containers to you and you filled them up and sent me back home with the shits. I know. I don't worry. And you don't supply takeaways. Listen, I'm very creative. Okay. Eat hustle. You like women who eat? Hey, Theo. Good morning. Good morning, Jello. Good morning, Jello. It was something I wanted to tell you, but now I can't fucking remember. Naomi's Light said, greetings, love. Driving kids to school. Can't text and drive, knowing you should not. All right. You read what I said. I said what I said. And it ain't no big deal because I'm going to get my food homes in. Don't say shit. I'm going to have containers. I keep a little cooler in my car too. The fuck? All right, y'all. So guess what today is? October 17th, y'all. Y'all not ready for the shit. Y'all talk so much 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 shit. But here we are. Just move and hydrate. Are y'all ready for the shit? Who's ready? Just move and hydrate. Just move and hydrate. How many bottles of water do you have lined up for you to drink today? How many of you have your jug that has the morning? Start at 6 a.m. Drink this. Drink another thing at 8 a.m. How many of y'all have your water lined up and ready for today? Minimum 64 ounces of water, y'all. Listen, 15-day challenge for those that are committing to the 15-day challenge. Today is day one. Okay. Now, for me, I'm going to continue to try to get 3 of these bottles in. I'm going to be honest. This was my third bottle that I was into last night. So I only drank 2+ bottles yesterday, right? So I got in about 70 ounces or so of water yesterday. I need to get in 90 ounces. So I'm going to drink this whole thing, hopefully by 10 o'clock this morning, move into my second bottle and try to finish that by 1 o'clock, move into my third bottle by 3 o'clock, right? And then after that, I can coast. Okay. That is my plan for today. All right. Mentally note what your plan is for the day for your water so that you do not get left behind. Minimum amount of water is 64 ounces. Okay. Line up your bottles. Sit your 64 ounces to the side. And then when you finish that, move on to your extras. Take a note. Let's see how much water we're finishing on an average on a daily basis in 15 days. For those that weigh themselves, step on the scale. Weigh yourself. If you weigh yourself, step on the scale, check your weight for today, and then we're going to check ourselves in the next at the end of 15 days, right? For those that don't weigh yourselves and you use your weight speeds, guys, I just want to share with you that I actually cut apart one of my waist beads and retied them because two of my waist beads are down on my hips now. They were on my stomach at one point. Now they're down on my hips. That is progress. That is how I track myself. I have one bead left. All right. And I'm going to show it to y'all because I want to be honest with y'all, right? That I'm going to eventually cut loose and retie, right? This is to keep me accountable, to keep me going, right? And my fitness goals, right? I need my beads to hurt me sometimes. 30 minutes of concentrated movement. What does that mean? That means not just walking back and forth to your refrigerator to get something to drink, not just going to the grocery store, not just strolling because you're picking up your kids from school. 30 minutes of concentrated movement that you have dedicated to yourself to get healthy. 30 minutes. Now, for me, 30 minutes, I pick 30 minutes, but I'm going to be honest. I ride my bike 3 days a week. I do a 20-minute program and then I do a 5-minute cool down. That only gives me 25 minutes. So now for these next 15 days, right? If I do a 20-minute cycle class, I'm going to do a 10-minute cool down to give me my 30 minutes. All right. Because I got to be just as honest as what I'm projecting here, what I'm sharing here. I'm going to do the same thing. 2 days a week, I try to take a 30-minute arm and cycle class. So that covers me. Just move and hydrate. At the end of the week, we're going to talk, at the end of this 15 days, we're going to talk about how you feel. Okay. How is this beneficial? What is your skin doing? Okay. And then we can move into what our next challenge is going to be. Okay. 30 minutes, hydrate and move, and 30 minutes, hydrate and move. 64 ounces, 30 minutes of movement. Okay. That starts today, y'all. No excuses. Let's go. Get your water. Jello said, I got my 4 bottles in my bag at work. Oh, my bag for work. Perfect. 4 bottles. Now, I'm assuming that those are the 16.9 ounce bottles. Okay. That's good too. Count your bottles out. Get the right amount of bottles in your bag and carry them out with you, okay? Hey, Glamour 47. Madison said, me, I normally drink 100 ounces. We'll do 3 miles walk. Yes, Madison, I love it. And if you post your water intake and your movement exercise on social media, make sure you tag me. Make sure you tag at Raw to the Bone, hashtag fit friends, and hashtag coffee with friends, just so that we can all share in the joy of this just move and hydrate challenge. All right. I love it. AG said 101.4 ounces every day. I'm down 22 pounds. Hallelujah. AG drinks 101.4 ounces every single day. I know because he's out of water. We get these cases of water from Costco. He's out of water and I keep a case in my car and I told him to take a couple of bottles until we can get to Costco later today. Okay. All right. Hey, Lele. So that is that. Any questions on the Just Move and Hydrate challenge before I move on to the next thing? Okay, Angel is ready. I Am Jacinta is ready. Georgie says, Zen, I walked at least 6 miles this weekend through Google. Keep saying we walked 12 miles on Friday alone. I don't even want to believe that. That's too much. Listen, for all those that have a Peloton bike, follow me, RAW001. If you have an Apple Watch, follow each other. If y'all know each other's phone numbers and shit, follow each other on your Apple Watch. Keep each other honest. I rely on my Apple Watch heavily. It tracks my walking. It tracks all my Peloton workouts. It lets me know my weekly progress. It lets me know that the only thing is my water, right? My water, I keep track by drinking these, right? And so when I finish one, I just leave the empty bottle. That's what I'm going to do this for these 15 days to the side so that I can count at the end of the day how many of these bottles I got in. All right. I am DeCinta said, I have my gallon ready. Zen said, if not too much, it's not too much at all at Georgie. If I am enjoying myself, I will walk for miles. Me too. I can walk. That's not, I could walk. Okay. I am DeCinta said, no games will be played. Hashtag Fit Friends. None. There's no reason. We got a trip to plan. I got to buckle down and get serious about the Coffee with Friends on the Go trip. This is separate from the New Orleans shindig in March. The New Orleans shindig, listen, we just going to all book a ticket and show up in New Orleans in March, right? But for the Coffee with Friends trip, it's going to be organized, all right? And so if y'all are doing your hashtag Fit Friends shit now, by the time we go on vacation, everybody should be rocking in the thongs. The fuck? We should be seeing all the asses. I'm just saying, not the men's though. Not the men's. Men, y'all keep y'all thongs underneath your whatever. I don't want to see it. Okay. I don't want to see it. All right, Cheryl Lee is ready. Okay, Georgie is ready. She got her jug. All right. Throw up the damn link. Okay, got you, baby. I got you. You ain't got to say shit else. The fuck is up there. Okay? The guest link is up there because this ain't just my show. It's all y'all show. All right? E Hustle says, shit, how much is the bike? I want to get one. Well, I have the first version of the bike. And when I got my bike, I paid $2,000, but I think you can get the bike I have now for $1,500. The current bike where the monitor spins around, I think that shit is almost $3,000. But if you got good credit, you could do a payment plan. Shit, I bought mine cash because I didn't want to have to pay for a bike and finance charges, right? And so I bought mine outright almost 3 years ago now, all right? And so that's it, and that's the fuck all right? Let me bring Zen the fuck on here and see what he's talking about. Let me turn the fucking camera around, cause so that IG can see his ass. What we got going on, Zen?
Hey, good morning.
Boo. Morning.
Peloton actually was on sale on the pre-Prime Day sale for $1,100. They had
See?
Yeah.
They were Hustle, you missed it.
Yeah. They're gonna come up again though.
Yeah, because I think right now the bike I have the one without the monitor that spins. So I think mine is now averaging 1,500.
Yeah.
And the newer one is close to 3,000 by the time you get the mat, the weights, and all that shit.
The older one, I think I've seen it as low as 13 now.
Okay. Yeah. So if you let me tell y'all something, y'all don't have to have the new one. The new one, the feature the new one gives you is just spinning around your monitor. But if you cannot afford to pay $3,000 for, or close to $3,000 for the new one, you can get the one for $1,300, because y'all got to keep in mind the Peloton app is an app. I put it on my TV. I don't have to spin my monitor around. I do my yoga and all my floor exercises right from my TV. Save the money. You have a Peloton bike, Zen?
I don't. I want one, but not yet.
Okay. All right. What you got to say?
So here's what I got to say. Number one, bring your own damn containers. No.
I will. Say no more. And if I don't, there's a store around the neighborhood. Ask AG. We will go to the store for containers.
That's right.
Just saying. Yeah.
You know I love you.
I know.
So I wasn't going to do this whole move thing, right? I'm not a fit with friends or fit friends or whatever person. I'll do my thing when I do my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But here is what I want to tell people. And this is what I got to say. For about past, I'm going to say 3.5 weeks, for some reason, I have just been eating whatever. I didn't give a shit what I put in my mouth. I just put it in my mouth. I ate it. I was fine. I was happy. I drank. I did whatever I wanted to do. I was eating edibles, and which made it even worse.
Because more shit gonna end up in your mouth.
Right, exactly. Getting those munchies and shit.
Exactly.
But yesterday, I hit a low point. I was we have a big chest freezer in our basement where we, store like a lot of like our bulk meat because we buy cows, like butchered cows, so we get lots of meat for like a long time. And so I'm going down there, and I had bought this school fundraiser program. They gave like, it was like Little Caesar food packs, like food kits, like to make
Mhm.
pizzas and shit.
Mhm.
So I was like, ooh, I haven't had one of these in a while, and it's been sitting in there a while. So I was just like, let me bring this in, and it was like two in a pack, two
Okay.
12-inch pepperoni pizzas that you have to like put together.
Yeah, the dough and all that stuff. That's fun.
So I did that, and I was just going to do one, but the dough was like stuck together, and I couldn't get them apart. So I was just like, well, fuck it, I'll just make two. Well, I ate a whole pizza myself
Okay.
in about basically within 15 minutes of it coming out of the oven. I just didn't even realize that I was eating all
Mhm.
that pizza, because
Mhm.
that's when I get into a certain mode. It's called storm eating, where you just continually put things into your mouth and you don't realize what you're doing. Um, the shame that kind of came with that after the fact was pretty bad, because I was just like, what the fuck did I just do? Like, what? Why am I doing this? Why have I been like this for the past like few weeks?
Is it driven by emotions, you
I don't
think?
know. Could be.
I don't
Could
know.
be. There's always something in my head.
I want to pause there for a minute because, looking at you and you saying something like that, I can understand that. But you know how many times I've watched the show 600 Pounds Life? Y'all watch that show,
Mm-mm.
right? 600 Pound Life, and I hear that same statement that you just said, right? Where the person that's having this eating disorder moment or whatever they call it, right?
Yeah.
They're constantly eating, right? And then after they ate like the whole pot of spaghetti or whatever the fuck they ate, they sit there and they say, "Oh my God, why did I just do this?"
Mhm.
And they get all upset at themselves over it and they can't explain it. What did you call that a few minutes ago?
There's different types of eating, but storm eating is one of them. That's when you
S-
just keep eating without.
Store meeting?
Yeah.
Okay. I never
If I
heard of
get it
that
done.
before.
Hold
So
on.
how do you deal with that? Like how are you unpacking that now?
It is basically so storm eating is binge eating or eating out of control. That's what I call it. And it's anytime you can't stop yourself, you're aware that you're eating, but you want to stop, but you feel like you can't stop or you can't control yourself. That is what I get. And I usually get that when I get very anxious. I didn't feel anxious, but I could have had some level of anxiety.
Something could have triggered you.
Yeah. How do I deal with it usually? Usually I'm pretty good about keeping a tab on it. And if I do feel anxious, I'll do something about it, whether it be just going out for a walk,
Mhm.
or just being in nature, because that's what kind of calms me down.
Mhm.
And now that it's getting cooler, it's going to be a little harder to do that, because I
Yeah.
like to walk out in the grass in my bare feet, and I like grounding and things like that, because it makes me feel connected to the earth. But it's just, we'll I don't know. I don't know what it was, but the point that I really want to make is I just got to the point where I'm just tired.
Yeah.
I'm tired of this. I'm tired of feeling this way. I'm tired of doing this behavior that I've done for years and not did anything about. And I put a lot of work in
Yeah.
this year
Mhm.
between my diet, getting my head on right, being treated for things that I really needed.
Mhm.
Um, and here I am back in the same place, and I'm starting to lose all of the work that I put in earlier.
I want to stop there for a minute. You said back in the same place. No. You're not back in the same place.
Mentally.
Okay.
That's what
Mentally.
mentally,
Okay,
not physically,
mentally.
but
Yeah,
mentally, I'm
mentally
back
back
in
in the
that
same
same
place.
place. The
S-
place that I tried really hard to get away
Yeah.
from, because when I'm in that place is when I don't care, I just eat, I don't move, I don't I just don't give a shit anymore.
Yeah.
And I worked really hard to get away from that. Am I back where I was originally? No.
No,
No,
right.
absolutely not. And I think
No.
that's what the point you were trying to make,
Exactly,
right? But I
exactly.
did
Because I
I
wanna
did
make
have a
sure people
step back.
understand that, when we're healing and when we're going through things, there's gonna be times like, last week when I had my emotional moment, I said, I worked so hard on my emotions and trying to deal with shit, and then I feel like I was, back in an emotional place again,
Yeah,
but I know deep inside I'm not in the same place,
right.
right? And the mere fact that you were able to explain how you're feeling and what you did and you shared that with us on here tells me that there's growth there because you know what you're doing,
Mhm.
right? You see what you're doing, right? And you know that you got to get control over what you're doing, right? And sometimes we don't know how, but the mere fact that you're communicating it out there. Now, you said you go to therapy now. Is this one of those times that you call your therapist and go, I need to talk?
I mean, I have a therapist appointment every 2 weeks. So,
Okay.
yeah. So I will bring this up today because I have an appointment today, but
Oh, good.
and talk about it.
Okay.
But yeah, it's something like that. She's really good at keeping on top of me. And she just gives me really good advice, and
Yeah.
she gives me credit when I don't give myself enough.
Yes.
And she's just really good, and I enjoy talking to her. But what happened after yesterday and where it led me to was Eric was at work or working. He was doing helping some friends out because we have a backhoe and like a tractor, and
I
so he
know what a
came home.
backhoe is.
Well, I'm just saying, you
For
city
those that
girl,
for
you
those
don't
that
know
don't
what us
have for
country
those that
folks
don't have
do.
as much land as Zen, a backhoe is one of them fucking trucks that dig up the dirt. Go ahead.
It's not a hoe with a tramp stamp. That's not a backhoe.
You got some hoe out there digging your dirt for you. It's all right.
Anyway, so Eric came back, and we always hug whenever we see each other. Whenever we come home, we give each other a hug. It's just our thing, right?
Mhm.
And and he's like, "What's wrong?" Like as soon as he hugged me, he's like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "I'm just." I said, "I ate a whole pizza myself. I'm saying,
Mhm.
I'm like, I can't believe it." And he's like, "It's all right." I'm like, "No, it's not all right." I'm like, "I'm tired. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. I'm not doing this anymore." And that was it. So the only thing I had for dinner last night was an apple. Not that I'm trying to
Mhm.
starve myself, but I ate a
Yeah.
lot of calories eating that pizza.
Yeah.
And then today I thought about this
Okay.
whole, move and hydrate challenge. And I was like, well, shit, I
Yeah.
might as well get on board this
Yes!
train. So I will join this challenge, even though I hate them, but
I
I will do
know.
it because it is a
Yeah.
motivation. And I'm
Yeah.
actually,
And it's
my
an easy one. It's just move and hydrate. It's just a movement is medicine. We need the hydration, right? Y'all don't know how important
yes.
this is. One thing when COVID started, my doctor, he got on my AG can attest to this because AG and I go to the same doctor. And AG said to me, if this fucking doctor tell me to drink water one more fucking time, I'ma die. Because AG drinks a lot of water. But
Right.
my doctor said, listen, a lot of the people in the hospital that was dying from COVID was dehydrated. Water is the body needs water for
Yeah.
everything and anything.
Yeah.
It's important to get the water in, guys. I know we want to drink juice and liquor and shit like that, especially if you are taking medications. My mother right now has issues keeping her kidney numbers at a good place because of the medications that she has been taking over her years.
Hmm.
Right? Because water, if you don't drink enough water, and she drinks a lot of water, but sometimes she's not good at it. If you don't drink enough water, it does not flush your kidneys, right? So all the medications that you're taking to get better is harming you. See?
Yep. And my eye doctor, right, just last week told me I need to get my hydration up.
Yeah.
And she told me actually a couple different things because I drink a lot of coffee. And she says, "Well, caffeine, once you hit a certain limit, you can drink all the water you want. It's just going to go through you. It's not going to soak in because
Mm-mm.
caffeine will stop that.
Yeah.
So if you drink a lot of coffee, limit how much you're going to have because it is dehydrating. But she said one thing to combat that, celery juice,
Mm.
because celery juice is alkaline. Coffee
Yep.
is acidic. So when you drink celery juice, it helps to bring that balance back, your pH back in
I'm glad
balance,
you
so that
said
you're
it.
able to hydrate
Let them
better.
know.
And then in addition, if you like coconut water, and I love coconut water, she said that is the best thing to hydrate you, because not only does it give you hydration, it also replaces a lot of your electrolytes. So those are two things that if you can find them, because Trader Joe's used to have celery juice. I haven't seen it there lately.
I
Um,
just get celery and just juice it.
yeah, I hate juicing.
It's so cheap.
But
Buy a
it's
bunch of damn
such
celery
a
and throw it in the
pain in
damn
the ass to
shit.
clean the fucking juicer afterwards.
You
I
know
hate
what?
it.
I know I hate the juicer too, and I gave mine away. And now I just bullet everything and I just swallow the pulp and everything down because I just can't be bothered. So I just put everything in the bullet, the ninja thing, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mix it all up and I drink it like that. But that's good information. And that's one of the reasons why I drink this water, y'all. Not that I'm promoting Kirkland, because they ain't paying me shit. But this water it's purified water and it's alkaline in it. I mean, it's alkaline water and it has electrolytes in it, right? Because I know I drink coffee. And I'm glad you said that, Zen, because a lot of people are saying, I drink my 64 ounces a day. That's just the basic, the eight glasses of water, right?
Yep.
But if you drink coffee, you need to be drinking a little bit more. You need to be drinking electrolytes and getting in your alkaline. You need to be, if you're doing edibles and you're smoking weed, you need to be getting in some alkaline and some electrolytes, because marijuana dehydrates you too. Like your skin gets dry and shit like that. So the water intake is going to be based on your lifestyle,
Yep.
right? If you drink alcohol, guess the fuck what, y'all? More water, but electrolytes, not just water. You got to make sure that you are getting in your electrolytes as well, right? And your alkaline. So coconut water is a good one, like you said, right? And celery water, which I didn't know, is a good one. So now I'm gonna go buy some celery and
Well,
just make
celery
sure I
juice
add it to my juice.
is counteracting caffeine. It's
Yeah.
counteracting the acid from the coffee. It's helping with the hydration.
Yeah,
And
helping with the hydration.
yeah.
Right. It's
Um,
helping with the hydration. I love
and
it.
if people are deficient, if you don't know that you're deficient in electrolytes, it's really important. Like, you can feel a difference if you take something that has electrolytes in it, or if you want
Mhm.
to add to it. One thing that I've used, and my good friend of mine drinks it today and swears by it. It's Dr. Berg electrolyte powder,
Mm,
and you can get it on Amazon. It either comes in like a tub or like packets. But
okay.
I've had it before, especially like if you were drinking, you don't feel quite yourself the next day.
Yeah.
Drink a packet of that, and it like perks you right up.
Yeah.
But when you're just deficient normally, you can tell a difference. It gives you energy. You feel better. You feel more alert, more aware.
Mhm.
You feel like your whole everything is just brighter.
Yeah.
Um, and it's a good thing to have. And some people don't know that they're deficient in electrolytes. They don't realize that salt is an electrolyte.
Mhm.
Potassium is an electrolyte. All
Yes.
these things. So if you're not getting potassium, like eating bananas or taking multivitamins or things like
Mhm.
that, and
Mhm.
you start dropping these things, because one of the
Mhm.
biggest things to go is vitamin D,
Oh,
because some
yeah.
people don't get enough sunshine, or they
Mhm.
don't get it in food any other way, or some
Mhm.
people don't, their bodies just don't metabolize it. So
Yeah.
if you are deficient in that, then
What do
that
they say? Take magnesium or something to help. It's something that you could take to help um ingest the vitamins. I thought it was magnesium. I don't
there
take vitamins.
are things that you can pair together
Yeah.
to bind vitamins with each other, so that you're
Yeah.
able to metabolize it properly.
Yeah.
But go work with your doctor. If you don't know, get a baseline with your doctor, talk about what you're taking today or whatever, have a blood test done, see where you're at. And that way you can have at least set the baseline and go from there.
That's a good point. Pause there for a minute. How often do you guys go and do your blood work, right? Because as we get older, that's important. I go every 4 months. I go every 4 months because somebody butchered my kidney. So my primary doctor has me go for blood work every 4 months to monitor my kidney and to monitor my vitamin levels and my hormone levels and all kind of other shit. Right. And I go through this with him all the time. Thank God I don't have any vitamin deficiencies. Um, you know, and I don't take vitamins. I try to get it in my food, in my smoothies and shit like that. But make sure you are going for your blood work because that is important to know where you are with your blood work. All right. I just wanted to call that out, Zen.
Yeah. So anyway, that's what I had to say. I'm glad that I'm kind of like making myself accountable by coming on camera and sharing it with y'all.
Yes. I appreciate that.
Because it really does help me. I'm already making my list for my shoulder exercises because I'm starting to get pain again in my shoulder. So I gotta like go through that. I got my weights here. I had my mat here. So after I get done with this, I'm gonna start doing my stretches and my exercises, getting that in.
Yes.
I got my stretch strap. If you don't have one of these are the best things you can get. You can get it on Amazon for I think it's like $15, and it's stupid, but it works.
So you use that to stretch your legs and stuff like that?
Yeah. So if you I had it in physical therapy. So if you could see
I've seen that in physical therapy.
Loops, right?
Yes.
So what you do is you stick your foot, in the end or whatever, and it's long. It's like, I don't know, like 6 foot, I think. If you can't reach your toes to stretch and you need to get a deep stretch. Stretching is so important. I can't stress that enough. It's so important.
I'm not good at that. I don't stretch as much as I should, but I have started incorporating yoga into my routine. On Sundays, I normally was doing a walk and chat, but since the weather is changing, instead of doing a walk and chat, I've incorporated yoga. Right on Sundays after I ride my bike. And so I want to try to inject yoga at least one more day during the week to help me stretch out. But I have to be more conscious of stretching because I ride this fucking bike 6 days a week and my legs stay sore. Right. But I think I need BCAAs, right? Because my muscles are not repairing as quickly as they should. Right. But I am Jacinta said, as Zen, I feel you. I had a consultation with an acupuncturist and she told me I had to completely change my eating habits. I complained for 2 days and then snapped out of it. This lady is trying to help me, but I wasn't mentally ready to hear what she had to say. But listen, what I have been doing hasn't helped me. So I am ready to do the work in all areas of my life, physical, emotionally, and spiritually. Baby. I love it. Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes. Right. Angel said, good for you, Zen. Motion creates emotion. You're going to feel great. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I love it. At Roy, tell your mom to drink some beet juice, preferably freshly juiced, life-changing. She takes beet tablets. Yeah. She takes beet tablets, trying to get her. I had her juicing for a while. I'm going to get her back into it. She has the Ninja and everything. And so we normally juice together. Like she's in Florida and I'm here, but I call her and she's juicing. And so we're going to start getting back into that. Good morning from Brazil. I didn't miss you. I see you there. BG said, good morning. I definitely don't drink enough water. Please do. Because besides your pee stinking, your insides needs it. I'm just saying. But you smell somebody pee, you be like,
asparagus.
Oh my God. The first time I ate asparagus, y'all, I thought I had an infection. The first time I ate asparagus, I thought I was ready to cuss motherfuckers out. I was like, somebody done gave me some shit. Because I went to the bathroom to piss and baby.
Yeah.
Y'all know what the fuck pee smell like after you eat asparagus? I was like,
Right.
that motherfucker. It wasn't him, though. It was the asparagus. It was the asparagus, but I'm just saying.
Wrong with you.
So now I'm used to it. Okay, and I love asparagus, but that pea shit. Now,
It
do you
doesn't
have to
bother
tell
me.
somebody I ate asparagus? Like if you on a first date or you getting ready to fuck for the first time, you be like, I ate asparagus, because they might smell your pee. If you pee, I pee with the door open.
Oh.
What you mean? Oh, when I come to your house, I might close the door. I might close the door. All right. Uh, what did protagonist say that we thanking protagonist for something on here? I don't know, but we didn't even get to the topic today, but that's okay because this was so much better. Hashtag fit friends. But I got something else for y'all. Zen, don't leave because this is the other thing that I wanted to share with y'all, right? So we are supposed to be the voting is closed, right? And so we have our first book that we are starting out with, right? So I just want to say for all those, we got a lot of stuff going on, but this is what happens when we do the work with our minds and our bodies together, right? We just got to show up and to be healthier and better. So out of the 3 books, all right, It Didn't Start With You is the one that won. It didn't start with you. How inherited family trauma shapes who we are. This is to me, this is the bomb diggity first book to start with because so many of us are fucked up and we don't even know how it started. You know, we think it's some new shit that started. Half the time we don't even know this is shit that we inherited, shit that, fell upon us that just became normal for us, right? Yeah. And we just started navigating life through that until we realized that we needed some healing. All right. So please, y'all, some people already ordered their books. I know somebody on here ordered all 3 of these books. They said, fuck it, I'm fucking healed today. They ordered all 3 of these shits. All right. Let's get it. Y'all can order all 3 because eventually we're going to read all 3. But for now, depending on your financial situation, get this first book. It Didn't Start With You, right? We're going to give you the week to get this book. Now, we all know fucking Amazon delivers in one day, y'all. Right?
Not
2
everywhere.
days. 2 days, 3 days the most.
Yeah.
Okay. So if we order this book today or tomorrow, we should have this book at least by Sunday. Right? And then on Monday next week, we will take a check. Everybody got their book. I'm going to order my book today. Everybody got their book that's participating. Yes, yes, yes. Then we're going to put the how long y'all need to read? How many pages is this shit? We'll give people 3 weeks, right? Because people busy and shit, and some people said they ain't read for years a book. So we'll, huh?
I said 3 weeks.
That's a long time, right?
Short.
That's short for 3 weeks for a book.
I don't read that much.
Me either. I'm gonna struggle through it, but it's gonna force us to come to the table. So we'll take a 3-week temperature check and see where we're at with the book, right? We'll plan to have a discussion. And even if everybody didn't finish the book in the 3 weeks, make your notes along the way. This is a self-help book, right? So there's no reason why you're not highlighting shit, writing notes down, taking a temperature check, writing down how some of these things apply to your life. And then when we come to the table and we have our reading with friends discussion, we're going to discuss where you see yourself in this book. Right?
Yeah.
Where you see yourself. And how did the book help you? What notes did you take? And I want people to come on screen. The reading for friends is going to be scheduled as an evening event, and the hour will be dedicated just to talk about this book. And I would expect that people jump on and they discuss how this book applies to their life. And maybe if you see how it applies to other people's lives around you.
You can do an audiobook too, right, Robin?
Yes, you could do it any way you want, right? I haven't decided how I'm going to do it yet. The fuck? Don't judge me, but I might let it read to me too. I don't know. But I think I'm going to get the book because I want to highlight some things in it. But it's been a while since I've read some shit. All right. Really, really read some shit because I read paperwork all day. I remember my ex, he used to try to make me feel stupid. This is how motherfuckers try to make you feel stupid, but you're not.
Mm-hmm.
He used to be like, oh, I never see you read a book. Don't you read? And I was like, motherfucker, I read my way all the way through my master's degree. What educational level did you read your way through? The fuck?
Shade.
Okay. And see, that's when you get ugly, right? He tried to make me feel stupid because I didn't read. But just so y'all know, in my profession, I read paperwork all damn day.
Me too.
Right.
Contracts are the worst.
Yeah, you read I don't read the contracts as you looking for vulnerabilities and shit like that from a security perspective. And making sure PII information and shit is protected and shit like that. That's what you do, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I do, right? So, I got to read all the project plans, read all the business analysis documents and make it make sense.
BRDs.
Yeah, the BRDs, and
Or
so when people make comments to me that I don't read, I want to cut them. Because I do fucking read. You might not see me reading like a novel, but I read all day. Shit. All right. And so we have our books. All right. So y'all, asparagus will have you thinking you took a dump. Oh my God. Oh my God. And Glamour.
Who said that?
Glamour 47. I'm telling you. Glamour 47. I swear the first time I did it, I was about to cut somebody because I was like, that don't smell good. I can't even describe the smell. All right. Glamour said, but yes, your urine will have a strong smelly stench if you don't drink enough water from the asparagus. And let me tell you, I wasn't one to drink a lot of water. Right. Maybe that won't happen to me now. But when I first ate that asparagus, I obviously was dehydrated because I didn't know whether I was smelling my ass or my pussy. I'm just saying the fuck. I'm just the fuck saying. I'm just saying. Okay. I mean, but I appreciate y'all. Let me turn the camera around because, today we didn't get into our topic, but that's okay. The topic was, do you bury your feelings? But we're going to carry that topic over to tomorrow. But today's discussion was so much better because October 17th is today. And this is when we start our 15-day challenge, Just Move and Hydrate. And Zen, I appreciate the fact that you jumped on here and you admitted to something that many of people struggle with on a regular basis, right? They just don't put a name to it. They just don't recognize that's what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to recognize that. You have known me over the years, so I have my moments. I'm smaller, I'm bigger. I'm smaller, I'm bigger. I have sat at work with Zen across from Rich, my other coworker, and Rich would be like, "Damn, your pants are open." I'll be like, "Yup. My pants are unbuttoned because they don't fucking fit and I'm not buying bigger pants." But this is how we acted at work. I showed the fuck up and I said, don't ask me no fucking questions. I will lose the weight, but I'm not buying no more pants. And I came to work with my pants unbuttoned. The fuck? That was my thing. I was going to get back in those pants. So I have my moments where I go up and down, up and down, up and down. And what I realize is that I'm an emotional eater. Mm-hmm. Right? I have to literally change up my routine in my house. Like, sitting on the couch, right? Sitting on the couch watching TV and I'm here and I get into my head. First thing I think is, let me grab these chips. Let me grab this. Next minute I'm sitting down and I'm just doing this. I don't know why I ain't fucking hungry. Right? Emotional eating. Right? And me, I was one to avoid my emotions, sweep them under the rug. That's why I wanted to talk about that today we're going to talk about it tomorrow because one of those things led me to eating things that I shouldn't be eating because it was comforting to me. Right? Thank God I didn't turn into a 600-pound life because I'm the person that will not buy new clothes. I'm not going to do it. So when my clothes get on me and I can't breathe, that's my wake up call to go, bitch. You need to breathe. Get back in your clothes. But it's so easy for us to get out of control. Right? So this is why, Zen, I appreciate you bringing that to the table today because, baby, I looked at some of my pictures from, when I wasn't single and I was doing coffee with friends. If y'all go back and look at my video when I wasn't single, look how meaty I was. Okay? Emotionally eating in a relationship that was sad.
Yeah.
And eating. but that's not me no more, right? And that don't have to be you. And it could be me again. That's why it's the constant work that we need to do, right? And so I appreciate that, y'all. I really do appreciate you joining in and you listening. And we took up the whole show with this, but
I'm sorry.
no, don't be sorry because this is exactly what we needed. Today is the day that we start just move and hydrate. And a lot of people are struggling. Last week, some people mentioned what their struggles were, right? And exercising and being committed. I looked at my scale the other day and I said, at what point in my life am I going to be able to step on the scale and weigh myself? Like, why does the number fuck me up so bad? Like, I don't even know where that came from.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
Society, just the way our culture is.
Constantly being told I'm 5'2" and I'm short and I should be 115 pounds. I can't be 115 pounds, y'all. So it fucks me up when I step on that scale and that should be like you 160, whatever. I'd be like, what? Weird. They said 115. And so I don't do it no more. It bothers me. Right?
I did step on a scale this morning.
Okay. And how did it make you feel?
It actually reinforced that I need to start doing something to change it because I am up. I mean, I told everybody, I lost like 45 pounds. And now I'm back up about 7 pounds. And it doesn't sound like much, but it is for me because I worked really hard.
It's hard to get them pounds off.
Sacrificed a lot to get that weight down.
Did you do that without exercising?
All without exercise.
Okay.
Now I'm going to start exercising because
that's going to make a difference.
Good friends is a trainer. She is literally like 2 miles away. And she does an exercise class out of her house.
Okay.
And so I'm going to get there this week, and that's going to be my 30 minutes plus of concentrated exercise. So I'm going to try my goal is to get there at least 4 times this week.
Okay. So I love that. That's going to make a difference in your body. The other thing that, that I wanted to say is that change your routine up every now and again, even your diet routine, right? Because lately for me, and this is my honest confession, right? I still get on my bike, but last week, a couple of times I felt like, I got to get on this bike, right? It started to feel like a cookie cutter thing. Like I'm doing this every day, 6 days a week, and I'm getting bored with it. Like, what else can I do to beef up my workout routine? Because I looked at the bike and I was like, I got to do this shit again today. I got to do this shit. And I said, no, use Angel's words. My body gets to work out. My body is giving me grace, allow me to work out. Like it became hard for me last week a little bit. Right. And so that's why I said I need to start injecting different things. Yoga. I'm going to start taking circuit training classes, different type of classes to inject in the midst of my riding of the bike, because sometimes you get tired of your same diet routine, same exercise routine, and then you fall completely off. You do this 100%, you on the opposite side. Right. So we got to make sure that we are changing things up to keep ourselves motivated. So Zen said 4 types of eating: fuel eating, fun eating, fog eating, storm eating. Which one are you? Yes! A hashtag Fit Friends homework assignment. Yes. Fuel eating. Y'all write this down now. I'm sharing it on the screen. There are 4 types of eating. Fuel eating, and if you missed this, you can go back and watch the show later. Fuel eating, fun eating, that's the part when you drinking and eating the mozzarella sticks and the chicken wings, when you out socializing and shit, you just drinking and eating.
It's when you eat, but it doesn't give you anything back.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. You just putting it in your mouth. Fog eating. That sound like you eating without realizing you eating. You in the fog.
Anytime you eat without awareness, like if you're munching on chips, you don't even taste them. You just keep putting them in your mouth. And snacking. That's fog eating.
I've been there.
Yep.
Storm eating.
That's eating, binge eating, or eating out of control. Anytime you can't stop yourself.
Okay. And fuel eating, I skipped that one because that just sounds like the right one.
When you're eating foods that support your body.
Exactly. That sounds like the right one. That's the healthy one. All right. So look these up. This is a good hashtag Fit Friends assignment. I love it. Look this up and come back and tell us which one of these are you. I'm definitely not a fuel eater. I'm
And then
definitely not a fuel eater.
an aside thing to do with that is you may not be all of these things all at one time. There could be moments when you do these things. Try to identify what is occurring in your life when you are fog eating or when you are storm eating. Maybe you have kids and you make their lunches and you're doing peanut butter and jelly and you just like you're putting the crust in your mouth and you're just like, doing it and you don't not aware that you're doing it. You're fog eating, right? Or if you're upset or whatever, and you just want to start shoving food in your mouth and binging, then you're storm eating. So identify what is triggering you to do these different types of habits, and that helps you to address them. I know what my habits are. So
I don't purposely fuel eat. It happenstances for me. Like I happen to have a healthy meal and I'd be like, ooh, this is fuel. Right. But I don't, I'm mostly fun eat what I want to eat without thinking. Um, this is good. I'm going to really pay attention to this. This is good, right? Because this is a good start to identify what your habits are. I love this.
mhm.
This is good. And it came right in time. Today is day one of just move and hydrate. And at the same time, while you are doing this, take note of your eating habits, right? And like Zen said, this is a good homework assignment. Figure out when you are. I know for me, fog eating happens when I'm watching movies, when I'm binge watching Netflix and Hulu's and I'm bored
Mm.
and I'm just sitting on the couch and I'm bored. I could eat the family size bag of chips, right? Just eating. And
Yeah.
I'll be like, what? Easy, right? Like it's nothing. Take note of that, right? And
And
let's try to control that.
one thing to combat that, Robin, I don't know, you might not do it, but this is something that helps me.
Yeah.
When I eat something that is fun or not really, fuel, I try to eat a snack that is as healthy as it possibly can be, right? Some people don't. I like those hippie things are like they're like cheese curls, but they're all natural and they're vegan.
Oh, I never saw those.
Yeah, they sell them at Costco. They have like a white cheddar one
Okay.
that's pretty good. You can't eat too many because it gives you like a funky flavor in your mouth after a while,
Okay.
but they do the trick because they're crunchy and they taste good. But I weigh my food. I weigh out my portion. So
Hmm.
I know if I'm going to eat this, I'm only going to have one portions or two portions, but I'll weigh it out and that's it. I cut myself off and I'll say, this is what I get. So I make it work. Popcorn is also your friend.
I love popcorn.
Get an air
I pop
popper.
it myself.
Get an air popper because you don't have to do it in oil. Get an air popper because you just put the kernels in. It pops just by the heat alone.
Oh, so I could just order an air popper from Amazon because I
Yep.
do it right now on the stove with a little bit of oil and I put
Yeah,
my
and
kernels in it.
that's extra calories, right? So you can get an air popper. That way it's completely lower calorie. 5 cups is like 100 calories of popped popcorn. And then if you want it like to make salt, because when you do the air, salt like can't stick to it. So I have an oil sprayer
Yeah.
that I fill with olive oil.
Yeah.
And
I got
every
one.
time I pull it, it's a quarter teaspoon. So I know if I do 4 pumps and mix it up, that's a teaspoon of olive oil that I just put on my popcorn, and the salt can stick to that. So
I use butter.
that's
I
not.
use the popcorn butter.
Oh, that's even the worse. It's fake.
I know.
No.
Butter. I use the popcorn butter and I wet it up real good. And then I put the salt on it. And I'll be like, I'm getting ready to have me a healthy snack. I done fucked it up, huh?
No, if you're not doing it all the time, then it's okay.
Yeah, I love that. I used to get the popcorn that you throw in the microwave, but that AG was like, nah, Get the kernels. And I've been using the kernels ever since. As a matter of fact, I need to go to Walmart and get me some more kernels because I'm out. And popcorn is one of my favorite pastime snacks. All right. I love it. Cheryl Lee said, I'm a fuel eater because of chronic disease. So I don't look at eating the way I used to. Okay, so you had to change your eating habits to totally be a fuel eater for your health. I understand that. I call my meals fuelings. Language is so powerful. True.
It is.
There go Angel again with the language. She's the same one that said, don't say I have to ride my bike. Say my body allows me or I get to ride my bike. And now she's saying, call your meals fueling. So if you're sitting down with McDonald's and you're looking at it going, this is fueling, you lying. That ain't fueling. The fuck. First of all, every time I get McDonald's, I want to ask y'all this before I end the show, right? I order a Big Mac with some French fries, and all that shit. Like when I do it, I ain't gonna lie, I do it sometime. I be still hungry. Like I think it's something in that food. Like after I eat the McDonald's, right?
Yeah, no,
Do y'all be hungry after y'all eat McDonald's?
it is. It's intentional. It's
What
intentional.
is that? I eat a whole Big Mac, the French fries, and everything, and still be hungry.
Yeah.
So I mean, now I know when I go to McDonald's, I'll be like, I know I'm gonna be hungry after I eat this, and after you done ate that fucking 30,000 calorie meal, you still hungry.
But there's nothing in that food that's going to actually sustain you. And that's why you always feel hungry. You're unfulfilled. There's no sustenance that's going to carry you through. There's no nutritional value that's going to carry you through. So you need something that's going to fill you up that's lower calorie and will help to give you and fuel your body, give you that energy to keep going.
And you are so right, because I ordered a salad, a skirt steak salad from the Columbia restaurant last week. And I ate that salad, half that salad. I was full as fuck.
Yeah.
Not like McDonald's. Yeah. All right. So with that hashtag Fit Friends, we got homework to do. 4 types of eating: fuel eating, fun eating, fog eating, storm eating. Which one of you? Look them up and identify, where you fit. And at different times of your life, what's happening with your eating. Like, how does the 4 types enter in your life throughout your day? In your eating habits, right? And take note of that as you are focusing on your 30 minutes of movement and your hydration, right? And at the end of the 15 days, I should hear good things. I should hear things like, wow, I feel a little bit better. I didn't do as good as I wanted to do, but I'm more, committed, right? They say anything we do for 8 days becomes a habit. This is 15 days.
8 days?
That's what they say.
I thought it was 21.
Is it 21? I thought it was 8 days. Because I went live on my Peloton last year, 8 days straight. Because I thought anything you do in 8 days becomes a habit. And I went live 8 days straight so that y'all watch me.
Tell yourself that. Keep telling yourself that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you believe it.
Yeah.
Like Angel said, words have power.
I've been on the bike since then. The fuck? A year later. The fuck? Protagonist says McDonald's got mad salt, and salt makes you want to drink more. That's a good point. That's why club soda has sodium, and bars often have salted peanuts. But if you wait 15 minutes after you eat, you won't feel hungry.
Yeah.
You heard what he said? That is why club soda has sodium.
Not all club soda does. I was just going to say it's there. I don't buy sodium. I buy sodium-free club soda.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why bars give you salted peanuts? Because they want you to order food?
No, that helps. That makes you drink more.
Makes you drink more.
So you drink more alcohol.
Okay, I love it.
Anything that's salty, pretzels, peanuts, popcorn, any of that bar food that's out, or that used to be out. They don't really.
Yeah, they don't put it out no more. Yeah. They don't put it out no more. Oh, who said I love a mean tossed salad? That's my favorite. I like a good salad too. I'm lazy though. Pat said 21 days to become a habit. So they say, okay, so it's 21 days. I did 8 days and I'm still here, but 21 days, y'all. So we only have 15 days for this. So, right behind this, we're going to have another challenge. So for the milestone leaders in hashtag Fit Friends, you have 15 days to come up with the next challenge. What is that next challenge going to be? Right? The first challenge is just move and hydrate. What we going to do for the next challenge? Right? I wonder. We shall see. But I appreciate y'all motherfuckers. It's Monday and I got to do my goals, y'all. Is it time for your goals then?
No, I don't have to do goals. I'm a contractor. Fuck that shit.
Listen, I got to do my goals.
I don't got to worry about, busting my ass over and above, what I was hired to do, to make some company feel like they're getting a little bit more and squeezing me for every little ounce I got. Fuck that.
No.
No.
I consulted for a few years and then I got sucked back into the full time. But these motherfuckers, you know what one of my goals have to be? Diversity and inclusion.
Well, here's your goal. It shouldn't be just diversity and inclusion. It should be diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Oh, it is. It's DEI. I cut it short. It's diversity, equity, and inclusion. It is. It's DEI, right? And so I wrote up a couple of things as to what I think I can add to diversity and inclusion. But look at me.
Do they have a council?
Huh?
Do they have a council, a diversity council?
Yes, they do. They have a whole organization.
You could sit on it. That could be a goal. It's fun.
Is it?
I did. I started one at my last company.
Yeah, and ever since that George Floyd shit, they filled up a lot of spots in my company with some black folks. I was like, Black lady runs the DEI program at our organization. AG said I just opened the link to the goals and got a headache because he and I work at the same company, so he knows. You got to do your goals too, right? We both got to do those shits. Oh my God. I hate it. I swear, because I don't be wanting to meet none of them.
No, I'm just not. It's your bonus depends on it, right?
My bonus is in my offer letter. Give me what's in my offer letter, please. I'm good.
But not the company match, not the company bonus.
No, the company bonus is in my offer letter. When I signed up, I said, this is how much I want for a yearly company bonus. This is how much I want in some damn stocks. This is how much, because as you get older, you got to know how to ask for shit.
Yeah, true.
You got to know how to ask for shit, because at the end of the year, if they be like, oh, you ain't meet your goal, you be like, okay, just give me what's in my offer letter. I'm okay. All right. But with that, y'all, oh, I know, Shirley, let's not start on Kanye West and what he said about George Floyd. Y'all know Kanye West, he needs loving. He need a pill. This show is unpacking traumas. He needed. I feel sorry for him. My mind tries to give him grace, but then the other side of my mind be like, fuck him, because I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, does he do this shit on purpose for attention, or is he really a little bit off his rocker? And if he's a little bit off his rocker, can somebody get him and put him on a 6th floor in the hospital? Because he's tried to say George Floyd died from drugs, from fentanyl. Can somebody get this motherfucker? Like George Floyd's family, there was a statement that I read that said that his family is looking that they might sue his ass.
And somebody's going to believe him too.
Well, they are.
Yeah.
He just, I don't know what he needs, but listen, somebody I know threw their Yeezy sneakers in the garbage and posted the picture on social media. I said, oh, we boycotting Yeezy now. She said, I don't give a fuck. I'm not wearing these sneakers. He already made the money off the sneakers, but I got the point. The point is, even though he already made the money off the sneakers, you still wearing them and you're still advertising them, right? And if you don't believe in something, listen, I'm for it. If you want to throw your fucking sneakers away because you sick of his shit, I celebrate you. Right? But then, you keep that same energy when it comes to everything else, like Gucci, like, all these other places that showed their ass too. Just don't put Kanye West to the side. Be consistent with everything, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because now y'all boycotting Yeezy, but boycott the other motherfuckers that showed their heads too. Let's be consistent.
Mm-hmm. And no double standards. I said what I said.
Thank you. And I agree with it. And with that, y'all, bye, motherfuckers, because I got work to do. I'm gonna send
Right.
y'all out on your on you know with some positive vibes. Thank you, Zen, for joining the show as usual. And thank you for sharing your journey with your eating. And thank you for giving us fucking homework. Because now we got to go figure out if we fog eaters or fuel eaters. But thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Have a great day.
Take care. All right, y'all. So this is Coffee with Friends, and I'm Raw to the Bone. Y'all got to get the fuck off. Go to the link in my bio and follow me across all my platforms. Go to YouTube, hit subscribe, hit the bell so you know I'm going live. If you join on IG, give me the hearts. If you join on YouTube, give me the thumbs up. But you know, you motherfuckers, this is what I say.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, go, go.
I still motherfucking go. I never answer to no man. I still motherfucking go. All right. Keep up, be positive, give each other grace, love up on your brothers and sisters, y'all. But love up on yourself more. All right. Get this message. And with that, I'm out. Gone for now, but never forever. Y'all know I'm Raw to the Bone. Hey.
Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredients, believe.
What?
It'll see with the negativity.
But I slide right by that energy. Hey.
Even when you feel low,
You can still go. What?
Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go.
I never answer to no man. I still go.
Go.
Peace, y'all.
Go. Go.